Talking Again podcast.
Me, man. I appreciate it.
Does it feel different that no one's asking you to perform?
Yeah, it's hella different. Like just talking, you know, like I love my music and I love that people like to hear it.
Yeah.
But hear me first, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I want to hear what this kid's all about. 22 years old. I was singing about love. What do you know about love at 22?
I know
You get
a
that?
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a little bit.
I mean, like everyone this age, bro, knows so much about love. These kids don't stop, man. I'd be looking now. I'm like, these high schoolers, these middle schoolers, man. Do your homework. What are you doing?
You're speaking from someone that's only separated like 6 years.
Yeah, I know. Like I know any better.
But that's funny though, because it is, it seems like as we get older, and this is gonna happen to you, you're gonna look down at the younger crowd and you're gonna be like, they don't know anything. They don't know shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, my sister would say early 2000s. She's like 28 now.
Yeah.
She's 2000. I'm gonna be honest. I wish I was born in her generation. Yeah. That's when we had like MB Riders. That's when we had like 2000s Chicano styles, bro. And then I go to high school. We have a bunch of tacuaches, Everyone in their trucks, bro.
Hold on. I've heard that phrase so many times. I need to ask you so that everybody knows what's a tacuache.
So a tacuache, for me, speaking of Mexicano, right? Mexicano, toca guitarra, has what they call an Edgar haircut. Yeah. This is close to it, but it's like no hair. Like really short, like buzz cut.
Like almost like a zero.
Yeah, like a zero. And then they have just the top. And then they always drive a slam truck.
I already know this is going to be a fun interview.
Talking again. Yeah. Welcome to the podcast. Might talk a little shit, get a little brash. Might drink a little bit, smoke a little bit. Vibe a little bit, laugh a little bit. Yeah. Hosted by Fidel. Tell it like it is, only tell it real. Live every Tuesday, you know the deal. We talking again. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. We're talking again.
That leads me to my guest of the evening, which he is here from Paris, California.
Yep.
Paris, California, Luis Fernando Araiza.
Yeah, perfect.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
None. Chilling here, bro. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Does it feel different that no one's asking you to perform?
Yeah, it's hella different. Like just talking, you know, like I love my music and I love that people like to hear it. Yeah. But hear me first, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I want to hear what this kid's all about. Because you're only 22 years old, right?
Yep.
Yeah. To me, you're a kid. I'm 40.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this guy's 22 years old. I was singing about love. What do you know about love at 22?
I know a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. You get a little bit.
I mean, like everyone this age, bro, knows so much about love. These kids don't stop, man. I'd be looking now. I'm like, these high schoolers, these middle schoolers, man. Do your homework. What are you doing?
You're speaking from someone that's only separated like 6 years.
Yeah, I know. Like I know any better.
But that's funny though, because it is, it seems like as we get older, and this is gonna happen to you, you're gonna look down at the younger crowd and you're gonna be like, they don't know anything. They don't know shit. Right? Look at no saben.
Yeah.
But it's true. Like that's just how it is with age. We always feel that our generation was the best. Mm-hmm. Like I always think like people that grew up in the 90s are fucking badass. Yeah. That's me. You weren't even born in the 90s.
I was 99.
99. I graduated high school in 99.
Dude, crazy.
Isn't that crazy? So that's why I say in the 90s, I'll say best years ever, right? And you're gonna say that it was in
like 2015.
2000?
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, early 2000s. Yeah. Well, my sister would say early 2000s. She's like 28 now.
Yeah, she's old.
She's old. Well, like she's 2000. I'm gonna be honest. I wish I was born in her generation. Yeah. That's when we had like MB Riders. That's when we had like 2000s Chicano styles, bro. I miss that stuff, bro. And I never got that.
The music.
Yeah, and then I go to high school. We have a bunch of tacuaches, Everyone in their trucks, bro.
Hold on. I've heard that phrase so many times. I need to ask you so that everybody knows what's a tacuache.
So a tacuache, for me, speaking of Mexicano, right? Mexicano, toca guitarra, has what they call an Edgar haircut. Yeah. This is close to it, but it's like no hair. Like really short, like buzz cut.
Like almost like a zero.
Yeah, like a zero. And then they have just the top. And then they always drive a slam truck. Ram, Most of the time it's Ram or a Chevy.
And it's like single cab.
Yeah,
right?
single cab, really low. They love, but they still know how to party. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, of course.
Love jariperos, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah,
so that's a tacuache, man. Yeah,
I love it. I love
I love that word. It's so funny, man.
I hardly ever get to use it. So when you said it right now, I was like, oh hell yeah, this is fun. I already know this is gonna be a fun interview.
Yeah, thanks.
And not even a fun interview. It's just a conversation.
Yeah, it's fun.
You know. So when did you start with the music?
So I always talk about how my uncle, like, he sang. Like, my dad would play his CDs all the time, you know, in the car when we're going to Mexico on the SEA.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I always sang his songs. You know, my sister would sing too. I would help her with covers. Like, I'd play piano. Like, she was a singer. I would play a lot. And then I started to sing. I made my, my uncle helped me with, like, a song of his, and we called it Chiquilla Hermosa. I was 14. Then I made my own song at 16, which was Estoy Enamorado. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't come out with that until 3 years later, you know, because I was at school. I was still, like, learning. Yeah. I took classes. Like, when I was 16, my parents saw that, like, yo, like, he really likes music. Yeah. You know, because I started teaching myself through YouTube and all that stuff. And after, like, them seeing me there, they're like, yo, let's try to get him classes. So, you know, with the love of, like, me, like, the love for me and stuff like that, I appreciate everything they've done. Yeah. So, yeah, they started with classes. And then after that, I learned more how to play. I went to school. I had band. You know, I loved my band class in high school. And then when I started my freshman year in college, I was in choir, I was in band. My music major, I'm a music major. That's my major. So I was in music all the time. And that's when I met other people, accordionists, guitarra, bajo, like people there. And that's how I like played with them, grupos. And then I came out with my first album. Yeah. It was crazy. Like just connections, bro. Honestly, like it's funny because like a lot of people think about college and they're like, you know, and I'm saying like, you don't have to go to college, guys. You don't have to. There's a lot of trade schools. Like I got my Class A license. I can make money being a trailero and you can go to school for like 2 weeks. Yeah. It's literally like that. There's a lot of trade schools that offer that. Si eres trabajador and that's what you want to do. Cosmetology for the girls. I don't care what you do. Guys, girls, I don't care. Yeah. But, you know, college is just a different experience, you know. I didn't leave with my parents.
The good thing is your audience is mostly young. Because the parents that are listening right now are like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Go. But no, you're right. I mean, it's true. Like, if you there's trades out there, you guys, not everyone's gonna go to college. If you have the means for it, do it, because you're gonna learn a lot, you're gonna get some experience. But what he's saying is you don't have to. There's other things you can do and you still be successful at it. Like you said, if you're a trabajador, a worker, if you work your ass off, you're gonna do it. It's just like I had this guy Contaneros, Luis Molina from Contaneros right here in the blue sticker. Yeah. This dude, do you know who he is?
Yeah, he's a comedian, right?
What?
He's like a comedian?
Right?
No. Okay.
No. But he's a truck driver.
Oh, okay.
But he's big in the truck driving industry, right? Mm-hmm. In the ports. And that's exactly what he said. He said, you guys don't have to go to school, man. You can make good 6 figures easily here, you know, doing this. It's just that you got to work your ass off, you know? So it's funny that you say that because it's true. Yeah. But going back to that, you know, you're saying having connections, having the hookups. What kind of connections and hookups did you have as far as like studio time?
Well, yeah. So I think the order when I met and I was playing guitar at a friend's dorm, at a different dorm from them. I was just playing guitar. I had my guitar, and this girl was like listening, and she said, "Hey, I have a cousin who plays accordion." I was like, "Dope, give me his number." Yeah. We talked. He's like, "Yeah, like he's in this band. He's been like looking for a guitarist." And I told him like, "Yo, like, do you want to do something? I heard you need a guitarist." Like, "Yeah, I don't need it, but this other guy does, right?" Yeah. So the first, we were called Cuatro Classic. So it was like my boy in the accordion. He had a cousin who played bass, Solalo Jose, and then they had a drummer named Pato, and he was like 40, 50. Like, that fool was a veteran. He wanted to just make a group for like...
seasoned, right?
Yeah, he was seasoned. He just wanted a bunch of chavalos to like, you know, make some money between the 4 of us for like tocadas and stuff. So that's how we practiced. And from there, since Jose the bassist knew me, another accordionist who's seasoned just like Pato, has his own studio, does stuff like that. That's what he does. He makes music for other people. He's like, yo, I need someone who plays like requinto. I need someone who plays sirreño. Yeah. And so I did that. I've recorded some stuff for him. I told him like, yo, I want to make an album here. Like, can I, you know? Yeah. And like, yeah, we did that. I played instead of getting paid. Sometimes I played for him for studio hours.
Oh wow.
So like, yeah, it's just a hustle and just like trying to find time, trying to find connections. So like the fact that just me playing, me like doing what I want to do made all those connections happen, like a butterfly effect. It's like, I still like, that blows my mind. Like, what if I didn't go? Right. What if I just stayed in my dorm doing nothing? Yeah. Like, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy when you start to think about how how many things you were able to accomplish just because of that one decision that you made. You know, like if let's just like you said, let's say you didn't go over there. How some people might say, "No, you still would have made it."
Yeah.
You know, somewhere or another, you still would have made it. But what if you wouldn't?
Yeah, you don't know.
You
like
just
no one
don't,
knows.
right?
So you just gotta like, you know, if like you're passionate about something, you really gotta go for it, try for it. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, yeah, like you don't gotta go to college.
Yeah.
If you don't have to, you can get educated any other way.
If you're passionate about something, you
and
make
find
it happen.
something that you love, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard. Like some people work all the full time and are trying to do music. I'm like working part time doing school and then doing music. So like everyone has their own path.
Yeah.
And so as long as you know where you're going and you know what you want to do, that's all that matters, bro.
How old were you when you started? When you started recording, like when you with Pato and those
yeah. So let's see, I graduated 2017. So like 2018, it was right out of high school, freshman out of high school. So I think I was 18. Yeah, I was 18. I was 18 coming out of there. And so I didn't come out with my first album until I was 19. So yeah.
Hey, you're just starting at this.
Yeah, I'm just going and you know, it's grown a lot from 2 years. I know a lot of people grow a lot faster, a lot of people grow a lot slower, but like I'm very proud of where I'm at right now and very happy, and I just want to keep going, and I hope everyone likes the music so far. Yeah.
So did you ever, you know, working out with we'll say Pato again. You did a lot of like quinceañeras, weddings, those kind of gigs, or was it like
it was stuff like that.
Festivals?
Like parties. It was mostly like parties, you know, like you know, tengo una familia que quieren, like, you know, and we would give them my card and stuff like that. And then I don't even think I mentioned the studio guy's name. His name's Tito, the accordionist. I love him. Helped me with my first album. Helps me a lot. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Tito for Tito Castro Productions, you know, we still be playing here and there. Oh, yeah, because quarantine's hard. We've just played like a month ago, I think. Yeah. So we're trying to find más tocada and stuff like that. Nice. But yeah, he's a great studio guy, great accordionist. That was awesome.
What are some of the things that you picked up and you learned from your time playing at those backyards, you know, the ranchos or whatever?
Talking, bro. Like talking in between songs, hablando con la gente, stuff like that. Because my primo, he's in a grupo called Diferente Nivel. They just got signed with Sony, so I'm happy for him. They're in Guasave, so like shout out to Diferente Nivel, El Güero, Juanito, my cousin. Yeah. And you know, I performed in Mochi's one time. You can see it on my YouTube. Yeah. I performed live with the banda, and I was talking in between them or talking, and he said like, "Yo, I can't do that." Yeah. And I was really happy because I look up to my cousin like that, you know, because he did music. I learned from him too, and so like talking was hard for me. You know, I just wanted to sing and like go song after song, but like it really helps because you want to connect with that audience and stuff like that.
Nobody likes that, like just dead air, right?
Yeah.
So you have to kind of keep moving, keep it going, adjusting. When you're doing that, when you're talking in between songs, is it purely just to connect with the audience, or is there something in between?
Most of the time it's to buy time.
Okay.
Like so-and-so are finding, hey, ¿qué tono es? Or like, what song are we doing next? What are they feeling? You know, sometimes we'll be playing. We'll go like we know a lot of songs. Like we're pretty seasoned, so we'll go like we don't rehearse. Yeah. We just meet at the gig and we're like, okay, like what you think they're gonna like cumbias? Let's like do a little bit of everything, and then okay, they like cumbias more. Let's do an hour of cumbias. Let's do this. You know, we're playing for 45 minutes. Sometimes we're like, yo, just make this song go longer. Like don't end the song. Just keep it repeating. They like dancing and stuff like that, and so. Yeah, I learned a lot, like playing with your ear training helped a lot. Because it's funny, because as I was going to school, like I am now, I was playing what I was learning, and it really helped. Yeah. So like, you know, learning like chords and stuff and different theories and all that scientific stuff of music, and then playing it and putting it into practice, like really helped.
Yeah. We'll get into the albums that you recorded, but with the 2 albums that you have out right now, in between that and live performances, which one do you prefer? And why?
I like live. I really like live. Like how everyone says like, oh, you got to hear them live. It's just, it's a different ambiente, you know? And like, if you have good people, you have a good crowd, you're going to have a great show. Like, that's how I see it. And so I love playing live. I want to connect. I want to see faces. And like, studio is great. I love the studio. Like, it's nice. You're in your own like space. You slow down. But something about being on that, about like jumping on a train of being live and knowing that you can't hop off. You got to keep going. And you'll still make it to your destination, and it'll be great. Nice. Like, I love live, man.
Yeah. And the only reason I ask you that, because that to me that shows me how passionate you are about what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because like, somebody that want to just record music, they can go in there by studio time, record, put an album out on digital, even, right? And then just that's it, call it a day. Never live performer ever in their life, right? Yeah. But you actually like doing what you're doing. You like the music. You like performing. You know, and then you get the immediate response too from the audience.
Yeah, and you know right then and there is this good or is this bad? Like what, you know,
right.
That's the true judge. Because like, you know, if you ask your parent, like and I'm happy that my family support me, but like with anything that you bring up to your family or your wife or whatever, you're always going to be like, they're only saying that porque me aman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like getting a real random person to be like, yo, I like your music. I like that. It's like the best thing ever.
Yeah. And then a real quick shout out to a friend out there, Caro Madera. She proposed a question for me, which I think you've already answered, but the support of your family, how important is that for you? Was it support, or did you get any pullback from it at all whatsoever?
Yeah, you know, first going to, like, they were happy that I went to college, and they asked me like the major, and like it's funny because when I was going into college, I was like, voy a ser un mecánico.
Yeah.
And I haven't touched a car I didn't, like, when I said that, I didn't touch a car in my life. Yeah. I didn't have my own car. I don't know what I was thinking. It's just like when you're a kid and you're like, oh, what makes money? Like, how can I do a good carrera?
Right, yeah.
So I did like ingeniero mecánico, stuff like that. I was in robotics, so that was fun.
Yeah.
And then we're driving because I was like, this is when I made Estoy Enamorado, and we went with another studio guy like for the first year just to like record it, you know, for us. And my mom's driving me back, and she's like, mijo, like, ¿por qué no entras en la música si es lo que te gusta?
Yeah.
And it shocked me, bro, porque like you see like a lot of like entertainment movies, whatever, like they nunca los padres te creen o te apoyan. Mm-hmm. And so I was just blessed that
la
like
escuela,
yeah,
no
la escuela, yeah,
enfermero or something,
yeah, stuff like that, you know. And so yeah, I did that, and I went into music, and I was like very happy with that.
Yeah. So
yeah, I guess that's what's the question again? I was
the support from your parents.
Yeah. So yeah, it's so I get a lot of support. My dad helps me a lot. My dad's who helped me find Tony. So shout out for Tony Rock. Shout out to my dad helping me out. Yeah. You know, I love my dad. That's what Mi California is for. You know, that corrido. I love that song.
So that was gonna be one of my questions, because I was telling you that was my favorite song from the new album. If we want a quick little plug, little shameless plug, the new album, you guys can all find it right here on all the platforms. We'll put everything on the show notes down below. But this is digital only right now, right? Yeah,
digital only. Like I was talking to you about before the podcast, I might come out with vinyls.
Yeah.
You know, maybe 25, 50 copies. Anyone wants any, just like memorabilia while we go out, because we got more projects coming soon. But yeah, Amor Moderno, for all the radio people, all the podcast people, audio people want to know what the song is called. The album it's called Amor Moderno. We're promoting Tóxicos right now, and Mi California, which is another song in that album.
So that one was, you wrote it kind of like to play homage to your dad.
Yeah, to my dad, to my mom, to my parents, coming from like a lot of Mexican Chicanos right now. Their parents,
the sacrifices that they make to come over here,
start a new
life,
to
give you a better life.
Yeah, right? It's crazy. Because when I made my first album, I was 19. At that age, my dad just got here, sin nada. You know,
really?
Yeah, he had his sis, he had my tia, and she helped out. But desde ahí, like, my dad came by himself, had nothing in his pockets, you know, and just started work from there. You know, I'm so happy for my dad, and like I know he's blessed to be where he's at, and he just wants to show the same love to me with how he can, you know.
Yeah. I bet that's a story in its own, right?
No,
your
yeah.
dad, like, I know I've flirted with that too, is having my dad in here. I told you about maybe doing a podcast in Spanish only, having my dad or my mom too come in here and talk about how they got here.
Yeah,
you know?
that'd be crazy. Yeah,
it's insane.
People would love that.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah.
Maybe you can come in to be a co-host with me.
Yeah, for sure. I'm down.
That'd be pretty cool.
About it. Make a corrido out of that story, no pause.
Right?
Yeah.
So your music, do you write all of them? You write all that stuff that's out there? You have two albums. That's all
so I have some that my uncle wrote, and I do it to homage. He already has those recorded, so they're like covers, and like, you know, since I do it my style, we have like 50-50, like all of this stuff.
One of them is Chiquilla
Hermosa. Yeah, that was the first one we made together. He gifted that one to me. And then we have some so like if you look at my Banda album, the top one, Corazón Perdido, is mine. Like I made that. And then there's like two right after that. That's like me and him, and like his, and I'm playing homage. Like, cause I love when my uncle writes.
Yeah.
Pero él lo hace en un diferente estilo, you know.
Yeah,
and you're like, yo, tío, like this is bomb. The letra's bomb, but this, no one listens to this no more. Let me change it, you know. And so yeah, like, you know, it's funny because I'll be in the studio, I'll like work on it, and like I always send it to him like, is this good? Like, you like it? Like, am I paying respects? You know, I never want to. This is music. He's a big idol to me. Like, it's his stuff, you know. And it's funny because I'll be doing covers to like Frank Sinatra, and I won't care. You know, but like for me, to him, it's totally different. You know,
that's the kind of respect that you have. But it's because you know him. It's your uncle.
Mi sangre.
Exactly. Yeah. That's cool, man. So, when have you ever had like a duet or thought about doing a duet with your uncle?
I have. Yeah, the funny thing is he is in one of my music videos.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we did. Yeah, because we haven't found time. That fool works a lot now.
Which one is it? Is it the one where you're a mechanic?
Yeah, it's that one where I'm a mechanic. Yeah, he's the guy at the bar I'm talking to.
At the end.
Yeah, so the song is dude, why am I going Si la ves por ahí.
Yeah.
Si la ves por ahí.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Si
la ves por ahí is when I'm playing a mechanic. That was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the video. You're over there working on all these bomb ass cars.
Yeah,
by the way.
dude.
That was pretty cool. Where'd you get that
fun.
location?
So, I think my dad again, bro. He just found yo, there's this guy in Mexico can do. So no, I remember.
Oh, it was in Mexico. You guys.
Yeah. So I recorded those in Mexico. So here's what happened. So you know that live banda thing I did.
Yeah.
I was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked my friend Juanito,
yeah.
I was like, yo, I want someone, because my dad wanted us, it was my cousin's quince.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yo, maybe you could use this to perform. I said banda, and we, the hustle, like, yo, might as well do it here, gotta make that money, you know? And so we did that, and it worked out. And I told my cousin, like, hey, do you know anyone who could record for us, like, last minute? Like, we're getting this together. And this guy from, like, his name, Emmanuel Olea Studio, he actually helped me with this album right now.
Oh, dope, yeah.
Yeah, he helped me mix it, get it all together. He did that video, and then after that, we're like, yo, we want to do some music videos with you. We did 3. We did 3 in the span of 3 days.
Nice.
Yeah, 3 in 3 days, dude. Like, shit you not. That's crazy, bro.
No, I mean... the video's not, it's good, man.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
good.
like recording that, like 3 different music videos in the span of 3 days and getting like organizing, okay, ¿cuál modela quieres? And what's the story? And we got to get all this stuff together. And Olea had a great team, Olea Studios in Los Mochis, Sinaloa. Shout out to that fool.
Yeah.
More videos really soon, guys. So don't trip.
Nice. And so, yeah, you guys were popping them out quick, just like that. How many in one day? Did you do multiple shoots in one day, or was it one per?
Yeah, no, we did multiple. We were going location.
Oh, okay.
I think I lied, bro. I think it's 2 days. We did 2 days, 3 videos. It was crazy. Yeah, we had a final locación con la cantina, si la ves por ahí, then the garage for the same video. And then I think that's the only 2 locations we had some stuff outside, right? Yeah. And then we had Corrida de Guasave. We went literally to just Guasave. We walked down like the strip that they have, like their strip. We went to the dunes and recorded stuff there, like by the beach.
Yeah.
And then we did one more. I know we did one more. I swear we did one more.
Oh,
dude, I can't.
It escapes me right now.
Yeah, it escapes me right now too. Yeah. I wish I had my phone to check.
Yeah. Shitty interviewer, guys. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
But no, that's fun, man. That you're already having that fun. You're doing it. You guys are, you're traveling to Mexico and recording that, which I think is insane. When he helped you produce this, did you guys do it live in person, or was it all like through digital?
Okay, so if we go from like Tóxicos, Cuánto Te Amo, so this album itself had like 10 there are 10 songs.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 9 originals, 1 cover. Yeah, and 1 cover, which is the Roberto Carlos crap, man, I can't remember. I'll get back to it right now. But yeah, so I told him I wanted to make an album. And I make my own music. I have my own studio. So I sent him like, yo, and I'm still learning. So my mixes aren't great, but I have my creativity. I know what my music wants to sound like. So I sent him Tóxicos. I sent him Cuánto Te Amo. It's like, yo, this is new stuff. Like, I like this. Yeah. And then I made Mi California. I made Me Lastimaste, which was like norteño. And I told him like, yo, these are all the songs. And these are all the different styles I want them. Yeah. And then he would get musicos for me, over there. And then he got that already, and then we set a date when I can come over and record.
Oh, okay.
And so when I was there, all the instruments were done.
Yeah.
So I come in, I hear all the instruments, and he like between when we talked and then he would send me like WhatsApp messages, audio, stuff like that. Like, yo, this is how it's sounding. Like, do you like how it is? And I like little micromanaging that like we talked about and stuff like that. But yeah, it was crazy that the album came out. The album is perfect. I think the album's perfect.
And then start to finish, how was that? The process was. Did you start writing these songs,
Every song was different. Like I had some of my the funny thing, I made this whole album during quarantine.
Okay. This
whole album was during quarantine when like COVID just dropped that time. So like during like right after the spring, during the summer. And so we did that, and sometimes like Tóxicos, I think I had like the chorus. Like I had like the flow of the chorus. Yeah. I was like I didn't have words yet. I just liked how it went. Cuánto Te Amo, there is this cool chord progression, or like what you hear in the guitar. I like that, and I was like, oh, I want to sample that or like make my own thing. I did that. Me lastimaste. I sang the chorus in the shower, or I'm in the car, and everything's different. And like, to be honest, the last thing for me most of the time is la letra, melody, beat, all that. I love all that. La letra, you know. Sometimes I gotta go to my dad. I'm like, yo, am I using the right tense in español? Like, yo no sé, a veces, like, you know, I don't want to sound like a no sabo kid sometimes, so I gotta make sure it's perfect. So shout out to my dad for helping me with that, because he'll listen. I'll send him, like, after I sing it, and he'll be like, nah, comiste esa palabra. Like, do it again, do it again. And
I'll tell you, when I listen to the songs, I don't think that at all. I don't think it's a no sabo kid at all. I think, oh, okay, this guy's very fluent in Spanish, but we were talking that you prefer English. I mean,
yeah, like I love talking in Spanish. Yeah, but I'm like, if someone asked me like, are you more relaxed in English? Like, yeah, my first language was Spanish cuando tenía 2 años. Okay, but then you go to school and like you can't talk Spanish, so like so I did speak a lot of like English most of the time, and then I don't know, man, I just forgot words. Yeah, like year after year, and then you know, my parents, my dad, you know, being like where he's at and like a businessman, he had to talk a lot of English too. Yeah. So at the house, Spanglish, sometimes a lot of English, sometimes a lot of Spanish, but like we always replied in English. Yeah. And they would reply in English after they talked in Spanish. Because we'd be like, ¿Qué dijiste? No, say it in English. And we'll be like, no, it's not that we didn't understand you. I didn't hear you. Say it in Spanish, you know? So it's hard. And I know like a lot of padres, you know, some of their kids like don't speak it. Sometimes they think it's their fault. I don't know. I know a lot of people like, yo, my parents didn't teach me Spanish, but I'm learning. And I'm like, yo, good for you, bro. Yeah, exactly. Good for you.
Right? I know. Okay, I'm the same way. So I think it was when I was 5 years old. Era puro español. Hasta que los 5. I moved out here to West Covina. And then after that, it was all English. And I just, se me olvidó. No que se me olvidó, but I was more comfortable talking English. And you said earlier, you can't talk English. You can't. Or I'm sorry, you can't talk Spanish. Yeah. You can, but if you know it, if you guys grew up in the United States, if you talk Spanish when you're a kid, they make fun of you. Yeah. When
they just judge you. Yeah.
Or they judge you. Yeah. So you're like, oh hell no. So now you have to. Now it's like Spanish is almost taboo, right? Even when your mom talks to you in Spanish, you're like, oh shit. Yeah. That's how I felt when I was growing up. So I definitely just stopped. I just let go of it. I stopped talking. That was the same way. Come home. Talk to my parents in English, they respond to me in Spanish, and that's how we communicate the whole time. It wasn't until I started dating my girlfriend, now wife, a huevo. Tienes que hablar español aquí en esta casa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
So I had to, right?
Crazy.
I brushed up on it because it's there, but when you're not practicing, you know?
Yeah. Y hablar español de repente así, and a veces se me escapa la palabra.
¿Sabes por qué? Porque estás pensando en inglés.
And you have to try. Like, I saw this meme. It's from Modern Family. It's the girl, the Spanish girl, like colombiana. I forgot her name.
Gloria.
Yeah. She's like, you know how hard it is for me to translate? Do you want to know how smart I am in Spanish? Yeah. I'm smart in Spanish. I'm dumb in English, but I'm very smart in Spanish.
It's true.
Yeah, it's funny. I find it hilarious, dude. Yeah. You can say the most like profound stuff, pero si no lo dices bien en el acento bien, they like van a reír. Or like, you know. Yeah. Because it's funny because like I have a lot of white friends here since I went to college, and like some I know a good friend. He's like descendant from German, right? He speaks German, speaks English, and he speaks very good Spanish. No tiene el acento, el acento porque no es mexicano o latino, lo que sea, pero like. The fact that he can say the words that yo le entiendo and like we can have a conversation, like mad respect for that dude. Shout out to him, bro.
There you go. Pero mándalo para México. Un año.
I told him, bro, and he got scared. He's like, I don't know, me van a decir el Diablo Blanco allá, güey. I started dying when he said that.
Yeah, right. They have Asians over there, like they come straight from China. And y hablan más español, mejor español que nosotros. Yeah. And I'm like, what? Yeah. But así es. And they learn it, they pick it up, but it's practice.
It's their language. It's like when you see Asian people come here and speak English. Yeah. So it's the same thing, man.
Yeah. Well, we went off on a crazy little tangent with the Spanish and the English.
Yeah. That's good.
But it's fun. That's what we do here. But no, man, thanks for coming out. It's fun. Thank you for the mug. Look at this right here, you guys. LF. So real quick, the last guy I had on here is DJ LF, and then I have LF Araiza.
Oh, that's crazy.
What's up with that? But
coincidence?
Coincidence? I think not. Thank you, Tony. But no, you guys, thanks again for coming out. This was fun. I don't mean to cut it short, but I know it's late. We all gotta go to bed. But this is I only cut it short like this because I make him do a part 2 with me. So eventually he's gonna have to come back.
Yeah, I will come back.
So
this is like one of the best podcasts.
This is fun. I love it, man. Is there anything that you want to get out before we cut this thing out?
Yeah. If you guys do want to see me live, October 30th, Saturday, around like 6 p.m., there's the Walnut Park Festival. If you guys want all the details, está en mi Instagram por Luis Fernando Araiza Oficial. That's my main account. I'm always on Instagram. I know people love Twitter. I don't know why, but Instagram and Facebook, like, bro, like I said, I'm an old soul. Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
So Luis Fernando Araiza Oficial. If you still want to follow me on Twitter, Luis Fernando Araiza. So yeah, thanks guys. Don't forget that, and don't forget to stream Amor Moderno on all plataformas. Music video Tóxicos is almost at 400K. So let's get that up. We're at like 386 right now. So let's get up to 400,000 views, guys. Gracias.
There you go. How does that work? Do they have to download it, or just streaming alone get you that number?
Just stream it. You know, if you have YouTube, search up my name, search up the song, and you can listen it on YouTube. I'm on Pandora. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer. Let's see what else I'm on. We're on Google Play, Amazon Music. Like I said, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, YouTube Music. Way more, guys, so I'm sure you can find it. And then if you guys don't want to pay for anything, I get it. I hate paying for stuff. Just watch it on YouTube, guys. It's free.
It's free. Boom. Check it out.
And give it a like.
There you go. Well, thank you guys very much. This is Fidel Avner Jr. We're tapping out. Adios.
A little bit, laugh a little bit. Yeah. Hosted by Fidel. Tell it like it is, only tell it real. Live every Tuesday, you know the deal. We talking again. Now tuned in to the tap in. Now tuned in to the tap in. Now tuned in to the tap in. We're talking again. Come on.